Okay.
Kind of speak up if you could. State your name for the record, please.
Shelby Hicks.
And seems pretty easy to spell, but just in case I'm wrong, how do you spell both those?
It's Shelbyhicks.
And how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
How old were you in 2017? You didn't know you were gonna have to do math today.
Yeah. No, what, 25?
7 years ago.
Yeah, 23.
23.
Yeah.
Just very briefly tell the jury a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Yeah. I'm from Monticello area, born and raised, grew up there.
High school.
Yeah, high school.
What high school did you go to?
Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes in Monticello.
And what do you do for a living now?
I'm a realtor with Keller Williams now.
Oh. And where is that?
In Lafayette.
Oh.
Affirmative response.
Very good. Let's get right to it. Do you remember February the 13th, 2017?
Vaguely, yeah.
And what were you doing? Tell the jury what were you doing, if you remember, on February 13th, 2017.
I just bought a new car, so I had to take my car to get fixed down in Lafayette at Twin City Dodge, the car company, and so we got that fixed. And when I came back, it was a beautiful day, so I went and stopped at the trails with my boyfriend to go hiking.
And what was the name of your boyfriend?
Daniel Pearson.
That was then.
At the time, yeah,
And so when you say, trail, what are you talking about?
The High Bridge trails.
Okay.
Yeah.
The trails here in Delphi?
Yes,
Had you ever been there before?
I have,
Had you ever seen the High Bridge before?
Yes,
So what time is it, do you believe, that you arrived at the trails?
I believe it was around 2:30.
Could it be a little bit later than that?
It could have been, yeah.
You think it could be earlier than that?
Could have been.
What makes you think that 2:30 is about the right time?
Two things I know, my car was done around, I took my car in around 12:40, and also, when I was at the trail, my dad called me and I had timestamps of it at that time around the 2:30 mark.
How do you spell Brittany?
And what time? Oh, I'm sorry, where did you park, if you remember?
Okay.
It was the trail
And you're
connector.
gonna have to speak up
I
a
believe
little
that's
bit.
what they call
Try
it.
to reach
it's
your
a
voice
little
to me.
pathway for the vehicles in
How are
between
you
the
related
bridge
to
where the
Richard
highway
Allen?
is and the High Bridge.
He's my father.
Was there anything across the street
who
from
is
this
your mother?
trail, if you remember?
Kathy.
I believe a house,
Kathy
like
Allen?
a farm, older house/farm.
Have you ever heard it called the
Response.
Mears connector?
Okay.
I haven't,
You also
no.
have to answer out loud yes or no.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, can you describe
Okay.
for the jury, just so that we know
All right.
we're all talking about the same
And
thing,
did you live with
what
both
that
of your
connector
parents,
parking lot
Rick
area
and
kind
Kathy,
of looked?
your entire childhood?
So I believe there was a gate
Yes.
you parked in front of, you walked
And
around.
when did you move
and then
out?
you had two options, like the
It would
trail
have
went
been
to the
around
highway and to the bridge.
2015.
So we came to the middle of the pathway.
Why?
Okay.
For a job.
Where do you work?
Affirmative response.
I work at an urgent
Very
care.
good. Were there any
Okay.
vehicles that you remember
And
parked at
prior
the
to
parking
moving
lot of
out
the
and
trailhead
starting your
area?
job, did you also,
I
were
don't
you
remember
also
sitting
gone
here
for a
today.
period of time for school?
I believe there was, but I don't
Yes.
remember.
Okay.
Would it help? I know it's
Where
been
was
a long
that?
time. Do you
I was
remember
at Ball
taking a
State
deposition?
for a year, and then I was in
Yeah.
Indianapolis for about 14
Do you think it would
months.
help your recollection to be refreshed if I
When you
hand
left
you
to
your
go to Ball
deposition
State,
and
how
pointed you
old
to
were
a
you?
specific page where you may have
I
remembered
would
that?
have been 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
May
Graduated
I approach,
from high school?
Judge?
Yes.
You may. All right.
Thank you.
And, Brittany,
Page 17,
I'm sorry to ask you
lines
this,
21
but did
through
your father
25.
ever molest you?
Page 17,
No.
21 through 25.
Do you love your father?
Tell me when you're done reading.
Yes.
I do say
Would
that
you
there was
lie for
other
him?
cars there, but I do not remember
No.
how many.
Nothing further.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Luttrell.
And do you recall, when you
Thank you,
got,
Your Honor.
you know, if you go down that
Mrs.
connector,
Zapanta,
if
did I
this is
say
where you
that
parked
correctly?
and you were just walking.
Yes.
Did you and your father
Affirmative
go to the
response.
trail often?
What goes that way?
Objection, Your Honor, outside
The
the,
highway.
scope.
All right.
Sustained.
Well, is
Did
that
you and your father go on the Monon
The
High
high
Bridge?
bridge.
the
Objection,
high bridge?
outside the
Okay.
scope. Sustained.
Affirmative response.
Did your father's appearance between the time
Which
you
way do
left
you
for
turn
Ball
when you get
State
there?
or so until 2022?
I believe we went
Did
towards
it
the
pretty
highway
much remain
first.
the same?
Okay.
Yes.
Just generally, his
Affirmative
height,
response.
weight, and his hair, and
How
facial
long
hair that
do you
he
know,
had,
roughly,
did it pretty
did
much
you,
remain
well,
constant?
strike that.
Objection,
You then walked
Your
that
Honor,
way, to
outside
the
the
right.
scope.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clarify the previous
Toward the
question.
highway.
Your Honor, the answer to the previous
Probably
question.
5 to 10 minutes down.
Okay.
Okay.
Overruled.
That way.
Regarding the appearance of your
And then
father,
what happened?
ma'am, I want to show you 4
Then we
photographs.
went towards the high
States
bridge.
Exhibits 306,
All right.
307,
How
308,
far do you think you had
and
gotten when you
309,
stopped and turned
and
around
ask
and
you if
walked
those are
toward the
fair
high bridge,
representations
if you
of the
know?
way he looked soon after you left
Pretty
for
far to the
college
end.
and then up until
I don't read.
2022.
Would it
Your
help
Honor,
refresh your
may we
recollection?
approach?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sidebar conference conducted.
Page 19.
Your Honor, the only
Judge,
relevant
if I
time as
could,
to what he
the
looked
first
like was
time,
February of
She
2017.
just read what she had in her deposition.
We've already
If he
been
could
through
take it
this,
away
so
and
to the
ask if her
extent that his
recollection
appearance
is
has
refreshed,
changed, his
I
hair
would
has
appreciate
grown.
it.
Those are not.
I can do that.
She just stated that his
So when you're
appearance from
done,
the time
just
she
stop
left for
and I'll
college
grab
until
it.
2022 had been the same.
Gotcha.
She already said that.
Okay.
So this is following upon
Then
that,
I'll ask
and
you if
seeing
that
these are a
refreshes your
fair and
recollection.
accurate representation
Page,
of how he looked.
I'm sorry.
If he stayed
Page
the same.
19, lines 20 through
What's
25.
the time period?
All right.
2015 to 2022, and 2017 was in that time.
Affirmative response.
Except those aren't
Does
the
that
same.
help refresh your recollection?
What do you mean those aren't the
Yes.
same?
And
Those
the question
pictures don't
was,
look the same.
I think, that you,
His
that was
hair is
being
different.
refreshed was
His
how
facial
far did
hair
you
is
go when you
different.
turned right toward the highway?
Remarkably similar.
I believe halfway to the
Inaudible
highway. So
in
the
that
middle
time
part.
frame.
Okay.
Well, in the time frame of that, the
So
thing
not
is,
completely
it's
to the highway.
prejudicial. It's inaudible.
Okay.
She's indicated
Halfway
his
towards
appearance
the
didn't
highway.
change, and it covers that.
Very good.
Inaudible.
And then, once you turned around and headed
Sidebar
toward the high
conference
concluded.
concluded.
How long do you think it'd
Mrs.
take you to get
Zapanta,
there?
I'll just show you these 4
Probably 10
photographs
to
again
15
that I
minutes.
stated for the
Yeah.
record. If you would look at
Did you
those
see
and tell us
anybody on
whether
your
that's
walk
how
to
your
the bridge?
father generally looked in the years that you
I remember
described,
seeing another gentleman out there.
2014
Yes.
or so until
and then 2 other
2022.
friends from school I saw, as well.
Your Honor, may I ask
And
preliminary
was there
questions?
anybody else that you saw?
You may.
Not that I can
Thank you.
On the
Brittany,
trails?
Exhibit 306.
Not that
Do you
I can
know what year
remember.
that was taken?
I know it's
No.
difficult. I'm sorry to do this.
Exhibit 307.
Would you
Do
mind
know
if I
what year that
refreshed
was
your
taken?
recollection?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Exhibit 308.
Thank you.
You know what year that was
This
taken?
is on page 23,
No.
line 15 through 25.
Exhibit 309. You know
Mr.
what year that was
Baldwin,
taken?
would you identify the date of
No.
the deposition?
Do
Yes.
you know if this looks like what your father
For the
looked
record.
like February? In
It's
February
April the
of
4th,
2017?
2024.
Yes.
That was page 23.
Okay.
You can go
And
back
Exhibit
as far as you want
306.
for context
Is that what
if
he
you
looked
need it.
like in February of
Does that help
2017?
refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Exhibit
Affirmative
307?
response.
Yes.
It does.
Exhibit
Yes.
308?
Thank you.
Yes.
So having refreshed your
And if these
recollection,
pictures look
how many
different,
people,
was that
roughly,
from different
do you
times in
remember seeing on your way
2017?
as you walked toward the high bridge?
Yes.
So the 2
Okay.
girls from school, the older
And do you
gentleman,
know when in
and a couple other
2017
kids.
these might have been taken, or what
Do
he
you
looked
remember
like?
the sex of the kids?
No.
I do not.
Your Honor, we renew our
Very good.
objection.
The older gentleman
Mr.
as you
Luttrell.
walked towards the high bridge.
Your
do you
Honor,
remember anything
she's
about him?
testified to the foundation adequately.
Just that he had a camera.
And even more concretely now.
Well, let's talk about your
Then,
friends.
I will
What
show
were their names?
306 to 309
Cheyenne
have now been
Holguin
admitted
and
over
Shelby
objection.
Junction.
States
Okay.
Exhibit 306 through
Now,
309
do you remember
admitted.
when you saw them in relationship to
I'm
when
going to
you,
show you
were
a
they
few more
already at the high
photographs.
bridge?
States
if you
Exhibit
know,
315,
or were they? Did you see them as you were
316,
going away
and
from the high bridge?
317.
I saw them
Your
on the
Honor,
high bridge.
these are outside the scope of direct.
Okay.
These
Were
are
you
the
there
questions
first
that
or-
were go to the questions where our
I don't
objection was
remember.
previously sustained.
I think I was.
I don't know what they
I'm
are,
sorry to do
so
this
I
to
don't
you.
know whether I should sustain or overrule your objection. I'm sorry.
Affirmative response.
I can.
May I refresh your recollection?
May we approach?
Yes.
Sure.
Deposition
Sidebar
page
conference
24.
conducted.
You can
I'll
go
just
back to
concede to
23
the extent
if
that
it
she
helps give you
objected to the
context.
question, so I concede
Page
that point.
24,
I
lines
was
1
just
through
gonna
5
ask her
would
what they
probably
are,
help refresh.
if those are on the trail.
Which lines?
Okay.
1 through 5 on
She
page
did object
24.
to that question. That was
Thank
outside
you.
the scope, so I
So the
concede that.
K's, does that help refresh
Thank
your
you.
recollection?
Sidebar
Yeah.
conference concluded.
So who was there
I'll
first at the
sustain the
high
objection.
bridge, you or your friends?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I was there
I have
first on
no
a
further
threshold little
questions,
lever
but
platform
would
on
like
the
to
bridge.
publish to the jury the admitted photographs. 309,
So when you
I'm
were on
sorry.
the platform of the
306
BRH,
through
who did you see,
309
if
inclusive.
anyone, walking toward the bridge?
You may.
Shelby
States
and
Exhibits
Cheyenne.
306 through 309
All right.
published.
Who are Shelby and
Ms.
Cheyenne?
Auger.
They are friends
Nothing
from my high
further.
school, same age.
Does anybody on the jury have
From
any
Twin
questions?
Lakes High School.
Would counsel approach,
Twin Lakes,
please?
yeah.
Was that
Sidebar conference
something that was
conducted.
unexpected or was
Did you
that
ever
arranged?
witness any type of domestic abuse
was
when he's been
unexpected.
upset?
Tell the
No.
jury, if you remember, about
I have
that
no
interaction,
objection.
what it consisted of,
Did you
how
visit
long
the
it
high
took,
bridge in your
that kind of
teens?
stuff.
Other than
It was
being
quick.
outside the
It
scope.
was just saying hi to each other.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember.
So you're okay with
And
asking
what did
this
they do,
one?
if you noticed, as you
Yes.
sat on this platform?
Okay.
They walked to the other side of the
Sidebar
bridge.
conference concluded.
Who was on the
Ms.
platform with
Zapanta,
you?
did you visit the high bridge in
Daniel.
your teens?
And was
Yes.
that, which platform was that on
Any
the bridge?
follow-up, Ms. Auger?
The first?
No,
Second.
Your Honor.
Third, if you
Mr.
know.
Luttrell.
I don't.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you feel like you were
And
on
did
the
you
right
cross
side
the
of
high bridge?
as you're headed toward the end of the high
Yes.
bridge? Were you on the right-hand
And
side
did you
on the
do that
platform,
with your
on
father?
the left hand?
Yes.
I was on the right side.
And were you scared?
Right side, okay.
Objection, Your Honor.
Did you what ch your
I
two
think
friends
this is
all the
now
way to the
outside
end?
where the question is.
I watched them go in that
Overruled.
direction, but I can't remember if
Were
I
you
watched
scared
them
on
to
the
the
high
very
bridge?
end of the bridge.
I was scared
When
of
you
the
saw
bridge.
the old man
yes.
with the camera, was that as you were
But you and
approaching
your
the high
father would
bridge?
frequently cross the high bridge
I
despite
believe so, yeah.
that. Is that correct?
So he was coming from
I
the
had
high
only
bridge,
crossed it
walking
maybe
toward you.
once or twice.
What I remember,
Thank
I
you.
think we were walking
I
to the
have no
high
further
bridge and I
questions.
looked back and saw him. But he was
Thank you,
facing the high
ma'am.
bridge. He wasn't
You
walking.
may step down.
Was he
You may
taking
call your
photographs
next
at
witness,
that time?
Mr. Baldwin.
Yes.
Call Shelby Hicks. Okay. Once,
Witness
and you
sworn.
said, as you
I'm
sit
gonna
here
stand
right
over
now,
here,
you don't
so-
remember whether Cheyenne, you watched them go all the way across the bridge?
Right, yes.
Would it help refresh
Correct.
your recollection if I gave you your deposition?
Yeah.
Page 27, lines 4 through 8. Does that help refresh your recollection about whether you watched them walk across?
Yes.
And what is the?
I did watch them walk to the other side of the bridge.
I wanted to get back to the old man with the camera. Do you really remember if he passed you on your way in or you passed him on?
I do not.
Okay. You just remember that, at some point in time, you turned around and you saw him taking photographs.
Yes.
Okay. What about the kids that you saw? Do you remember where they were or where they were walking to?
I do not.
Did you ever, at some point in time, you were on there long enough that, from your testimony, to see your friends go all the way to the end of the bridge? Did you, how much longer, if you know, did you stay on that platform with Daniel?
Probably 10 minutes or so.
Okay. And what happened after that 10 minutes or so? What then did you do?
We walked back towards my vehicle.
And did you go straight to the vehicle? Did you do pit stops? Anything like that?
Just straight to the vehicle.
And do you remember if any, were there new cars you said you remembered cars when you got there, is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, were there cars when you returned?
I don't remember.
When you were on the bridge, how long, like on the platform I guess, it's not technically on the bridge I guess, would you consider that being on the bridge?
Yeah. I don't know. It's off of it.
Just so we're all talking the same language, I mean, when you were on the platform or on the bridge, how long do you think you were on the bridge?
Probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Would it help refresh your recollection if I handed you your deposition? Sorry to do that again. Page 29, lines 6 through 11, 29, 6 through 11. Did that help refresh your recollection?
Yes.
How long do you, now that you have your memory refreshed, how long do you think you were on the bridge on that platform?
Less than 30 minutes.
Okay. Could be as much as 30 minutes.
Yes.
But no more than 30 minutes.
Right.
All right. So once you got to the place where your car was parked, what then happened, if you remember?
We drove around the Amish community in Camden and then we drove back to my vehicle.
At some point in time, did you think that you might have information that was important to law enforcement?
When did we, sir?
Just if you did. At some point in time, did you ever think, I might have information that might be important for law enforcement in the investigation of 2 missing girls?
The next day, Daniel wanted to go speak to people to just tell them everything we saw, And
so what happened then?
We stopped at the station and he went in to talk to them, but they had asked him to come at a later time, so we went to work, and then they took him from work and he answered some questions then.
Did you also answer questions?
I did later on that evening, yes.
Before I forget, this is a kind of important question.
Okay.
When you were on the bridge for 30 minutes or less,
Yeah.
did you hear anything that caused you alarm?
No.
How many times do you think you met with law enforcement on this case related to what you may or may not have observed or heard?
It was 2 times and then, 2 times about everything, and then, of course, when we met here recently.
Objection, Judge. May we approach?
Yeah.
Sidebar conference conducted.
Is she gonna talk about the deposition? About inaudible?
I'm guessing she's about to, the deposition, but I'll just
Yeah.
draw a distinction.
Okay.
Sidebar conference concluded.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Do you remember the first? You said you met with law enforcement a few times, correct?
Yes.
Is that still up to this day, law enforcement? Not talking about lawyers.
Right, just 2 times.
All right. The first time was how soon after the girls went missing?
I believe the 14th, so February 14th, so the day after the bridge.
Do you remember roughly when that second time was?
A couple months later I would say, I think I said March.
Just would it help, we're almost done refreshing you, I think.
Yeah.
One more time, if that's okay.
Affirmative response.
I left the page number behind at the table.
Okay.
So I'm asking the second time that you met law enforcement, and that would be page 11, lines 9 through 11.
Affirmative response.
Does that help refresh your recollection?
Yeah.
So were you correct when you said March?
Yes, March.
March of what year?
2017.
All right. So you met once in February with law enforcement and then once in March of 2017, with law enforcement.
Yes.
And then, as you sit here today, you've not met them another time since then.
Correct.
Do you remember if the police ever took your phone to download information or extract information from it?
No.
You don't remember or you don't know?
Oh, they did not take my phone.
Would you have given the phone to them if they asked?
Yes.
Do you know where that phone is today?
I do not.
Thank you, I appreciate it. No other questions.
Ms. Diener.
Ms. Hicks, do you remember who your cell phone provider was back?
Sprint.
And you were interviewed by police on February 14th and March 1st. Did you have the benefit of having those documents with you at your deposition in 2024? Were you able to refer to statements you had previously made when you were deposed?
I don't remember.
Okay. When you were on the high bridge with Daniel, sitting on the platform, can you see the far end of the bridge where your friends were walking toward?
Where they went to the other side?
Yes.
Can I see the end of it with the trees?
Well, have you ever been to the other end of the bridge?
No.
Okay. So you have never walked across the high bridge?
No.
Did you pay attention to them walking to the end to know whether you could see them on the other end or not?
No.
Did you watch them walk back?
No.
Did you leave the platform before they returned?
Yes.
No other questions.
Mr. Baldwin.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Does anybody on the jury have any questions for Ms. Hicks? Okay. Counsel, approach.
Sidebar conference conducted.
Was the man with the camera old?
Yeah.
If you arrived at the trails at 2:30, walked toward the bridge, which took 10 to 15 minutes, would you say you were at the bridge around 2:55 or close to 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Can we ask just that bottom part?
Yes.
Without all the other stuff?
Would you say you were at the bridge? Yeah, just clean that up.
High bridge. Okay.
Sidebar conference concluded.
Ms. Hicks, was the man with the camera old?
Yes.
Any follow-up, Mr. Baldwin?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Diener.
No.
Would you say you arrived at the high bridge around 2:55 or close to 3 o'clock?